Hello and welcome everyone. I'm your host John Armas, otherwise known as AceBullion. Martin the Silver Trader sent me in this coin here to give you my honest opinion and to share with you some interesting factoids on it. So that's what I'm going to do. If you like what you see, please be sure to check out the links down below. You can find a link to the Silver Trader's website. It's thesilvertrader.uk. You'll also find a link to the precious metal forum, which is 100% free. You could buy, sell, talk about bullion, whatever you like, in a safe, family-friendly environment. So no rude comments or anything like that. And finally, you'll find a link to my own personal website, which has a lot of poured silver, and more is coming, I could assure you, as I'm recovering from this cold. Yeah, I'll get back to work on a lot more silver, so stay tuned for that. I know there's some fans out there waiting to see what the latest creations are and to grab them up. So don't worry, here we go. Wow, so this seems like an never-ending series, and it always comes into this kind of, I want to say it's a hard plastic case. And there's been many debates. Some of you guys have always loved them and have left your silver in them, and some of you absolutely hate them, and you've removed them and put them in capsules safely. I myself am the latter, so I'm definitely taking my stuff out and putting them into capsules, but this is just another security feature. As you can see here, we have, well, it is the Rwanda African Wildlife Series, and it's the Leopard. It has a denomination of 50, I don't know, mongrels or something. Really, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but it has a denomination of 50 there. And there is the crescent and everything else, where you get the bones, and you get the lovely leaves, branches, sun, just lovely knot at the end as well. It really is spectacular. And yeah, personally, I would have just loved to have ripped this wide open, but as I'm not collecting the series, I know it's just one of those things that I'm not going to be ripping open and sharing, I'm afraid. It does have a reeded edge going all the way along the side of it, and you can still see that in this plastic form, which is actually really nice. I like that. So you can do everything that you like. You can hold the coin. Heck, I'm pretty sure it almost will ping test. Even though there's going to be a layer of plastic, not that I would recommend you ping testing anything. It will just damage the coin. And this is a real collector's coin. In fact, it's been around, well, this is number 18 in this series. So it's been around since 2008. Now, I'm going to flip it over for the moment that you guys want to see. And hopefully, we'll see what it's like. Ha! There it is, African ounce. I like that. 2024, and it says 1 ounce fine silver, 3 nines. Okay, so we'll get all of that going around the edge. And you have the continent of Africa right in front of you. In fact, it's actually almost, well, it is kind of 3D-ish, or 2D, I guess. So one of the really weird things I've noticed on this coin, and once you see it, you're not going to forget it. It looks like the large leopard is, well, having a stogie or some broccoli. I'm not quite sure. For those of you who know what I mean, you know what I mean. But Bob Marley, okay, there you go. Moving on. Now you know what I mean. But yeah, it looks like the leopard here in the front, this guy, and right above my finger there, you'll see it, is, well, herbally infusing himself or herself. But no, it's actually not that at all. In fact, that is I believe part of the tail, kind of I think it's part of a tail at least. I'm not quite sure what that is because, well, the tail's down here. Could be the little lion's tail, I guess. I don't know. But it just looks odd and awkward. The leopards themselves actually look really good. Let me try to zoom in here so we can see and make heads or tails of that. But yeah, it's clearly not having a doobie or anything else, no cigars or whatever in its mouth. I think they just should have used the eraser and got rid of that. I don't like that bit. But the two cubs, sat in, the undergrowth, absolutely beautiful. This kind of matting along the background, I love because it's a very, it's a brushed matte finished, as far as I'm concerned. And it's very consistent and very, just perfect as far as I'm concerned. And then what they've done is they've outlined the leopards and the grass and everything else to give it a more in-depth view, as they've done with the continent of Africa, which extends kind of past your normal rim, making it almost look like, as I said, it's coming off. And if we rotate it a bit sideways, you'll see what I mean. And you can actually feel all of those lumps and bumps, which is rather nice. So it does give you that bit of kind of coolness in the package itself. The leopards, as I said, yeah, they've been a staple from 2008 to 2024. 18, can you believe that? 18 of these now. It's just insane. And I know that they've been doing them with the elephants as well. They did a short stint with the giraffe, but that didn't really go down well. I actually have those, the original first ones that came out. But yeah, it was very interesting. And if you have the full collection, then yeah, you've definitely gained from what you bought. And that's just from a spot point of view. Even if you were to have resold, if you were to resell them, you definitely have made out. But as a collector's point of view, wowzers, these things have done really, really well. Now, I'm not sure how much longer BH Myers is planning to continue this series. So there's no end in sight as far as I'm aware. It just looks like a nice staple. Some of the designs are much better than others. Some of them have been just god-awful, what are you thinking? Some of them have been amazing. And, people have flocked to buy them. And even if you're just, buying the ones that you like, still well done on you for that. No one's going to fault you for that because, well, we all love, these just beautiful little, I say little, I mean, come on, they're the size of a Labrador dog. But, yeah, they are just amazing, felines. So what are your thoughts and opinions on this? I personally do like it. I love it, in fact. It has almost everything going for it, apart from when you're looking at the coin like this, and you could see the stogie effect, as I call it, on the big leopard. It makes me question, what the heck have you done there? But once you get past that, yeah, it is just a really, really good coin. There's a lot of variety out there at the moment, and on the Silver Traders website, he's definitely not shy of a variety. You could actually go back, and I'm probably sure you pick up, I don't know, 1 or 2 years behind. Don't quote me on that. I haven't looked, but usually these things sell out very quick. But yeah, you just never know. They are incredibly, just, I don't know, odd. They're they really are just odd. And there's the logo there. It's a scale of justice and it has everything. But yeah, so leave your comments down below and I will respond. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday wherever you may be. Stay tuned to Friday because I do have a hefty coin to show you. Yes, that's right. If you don't know what it is, check out Silver Trader's website. You'll get an idea because it's coming from the land down under. Haha, there you go. Bye for now.